What's going on, everybody? I'm going to give you a little update what I got going on here. So, for a few of you guys, I know y'all have seen before, sometime towards the end of last year, I posted that I had gotten a boat. Well, today I'm here to tell you I got rid of said boat. I just lost interest in that project. I didn't want to deal with it. I just don't really have too much interest for a boat. None of my friends have boats, so I really couldn't have spent too much time with them. Yeah, sure, I could have loaded some on there, but I like to ride in groups of stuff. So, of course, you guys know my old Rancher here, but I went and traded the boat off for another four-wheeler. And what we got here is I got it pulled apart. I've been doing some work to it, trying to figure it out. I got it as a non-runner, but I've got a 2007 Polaris Sportsman 450. The problem is we're having with it, we're getting. So I found out at first we weren't getting no power, electrical power from, well, the battery. So I had temporary set up some leads to my truck here to run some power to it. At first, found out the computer here, I thought I wasn't getting power to it. I had to pull all the plastics off the front to even get to it. Got to it, pulled this plug, found out that there was some corrosion in there. I thought the computer was going to be bad, but we popped it out, cleaned out the corrosion, got the back plate off the computer. The inside of the computer was immaculate. There was nothing wrong with it. So we just double checked all of the motherboard on there, what those capacitors, all that stuff. Everything looked good. Nothing was burnt. Everything looked like it was brand new. So put that back together, hooked it back up, put a bunch of dielectric grease in there so that way it'll help keep moisture and stuff out. Every plug that I've been unplugging, guys, I have been putting dielectric grease right back into. Just because I go ahead and once I make sure that that's good, I put that dielectric grease in there. So if I forget, I know that plug's good and it's gonna be waterproofed. So my next thing is that so everything runs from this computer, I believe, from what I've been seeing, at least on the schematics. So we're getting power into the computer, and now I'm getting power to the key switch. Don't mind my little jumper here. I'll just pull that back out. The key switch itself, right here, is messed up anyway. So this is like a car where you turn it on and then you crank it over and it's supposed to be spring loaded to bring it back just like you would start a car, but it's not. Okay, so there's off. It's not spring loading back consistently. It's hanging up. So that's why I just got rid of that and looked at the wiring schematic and seen which one of these four wires is what. So I found out my orange wire was my hot wire, and and I just ran it like I would turn it on the key. Not to start it, but just to turn on the key, to turn on accessories, and nothing. I was getting nowhere. So, I stopped right there with that. I'm getting no power anywhere. I was like, you know what? I want to test to see if the starter still works, and I want to see if the motor's free. So the pull cord is broken. I couldn't try to pull start it. So, I come over here. I get my juice hooked up and do the old jump between the relay there, or the solenoid, and it just clicked. So I said, interesting. Once I figured out how to get the side cover off. Now, mind you, this bike has clearly been sitting for a while. This is really nasty, really dirty. I will be cleaning this up as best as I can before I put this back together. But I found out that I done forgot what this was called. The Bendix is bad. This was just jammed in there. It was stuck. It was just causing that to not move, the starter. The starter wasn't spinning over, and you could tell it's a fairly new starter in there, and a newer carburetor. So there's broken metal. Yeah, I don't know. It was just jammed up. And once I was able to get this kind of out of the way, I found out that the motor actually spins over. I did a full You know, I spun it over 360 degrees. Oh, there's compression now. And I was able to get a full turn out of it, so I know that the motor's not locked up. Basically, as of right now, this is as far as I'm really going to get. I'm not really going to be able to order parts or anything, because I know for sure to even test fire it, I'm going to need a new Bendix. But the problem still relies on, I'll be honest guys, I just ain't got a job right now. I ain't been able to get another one, so money's been a little on the tight side. But yeah, I've gone, this is gonna be a project. This is gonna take me a while, but my plan is with this here is I want to get this going, take it on a few trail rides, make sure everything works on it. I want to make sure it's gonna be reliable, and I'm gonna end up probably selling it or trading it off for another Honda ATV, because Honda is my favorite. Yeah, I'm just hoping it's not going to be too bad here. And I found out, well, the guy who I traded with pointed out that it's going to need some axles. So it doesn't look like the axle, well, like this is the rear here. So it don't look like the axle itself is broken. It's just like the boot's ripped. Actually, I take that back. I think it is a little broken. There's some play in there. I don't know. I haven't messed with CV axles in years. I've been just, you know, solid axle and everything. But on both sides, the boots are, see, here's the other side. The boots are ripped entirely, missing the front. So, yeah, this is my new project. The updates are going to be very slow on this. I'm probably not going to be videoing my updates, because I'll probably have friends coming over sometimes to help me piddle with it, basically. And I'm sure they're not going to want to be on camera, which I don't blame them. But I will give updates as things move along here. And don't look at it now like everything's pulled apart. So it does look like shit. But I do have all the plastics, you know. You got the front, back. I've got the rears pulled off over there. But one thing cool is it does come with the factory Polaris winch. It's a little faded, but you can kind of still see Polaris on there. I hope that works. If that works, when I take it on trail rides, I might really try to make sure everything's good. You guys know what I mean. But anyway, yeah. So here's a little update, guys. Sorry for the inconsistency on, you know, posts, videos, content, all that stuff. I do apologize. I'm an inconsistent person. It is what it is. But until next time, guys, we'll see y'all later, and appreciate y'all watching. See ya.